know you guys. Oh, I don't even have my other phone to see if you guys can even hear me. But I'm quite sure you guys can hear me. Y'all, I just want to say, I just want to do this quick live because, I left my doctor's appointment and, for all my females out there that are Christian based, if your doctor is trying to put you on birth control, don't do it. And there's no offense to my doctor. I think she's cool. And I know she's just doing her job. But birth controls are a no-go. Like, don't be pressured into getting on birth control. Birth control is to help you not get pregnant, not to control your menstrual cycle, okay? And if you do get on birth control and you decide that you don't want, and you want to have kids, you're not going to be able to have kids anymore because you're not going to be able to have kids because you were on birth control for, like, I'm 32 years old. So if I got on birth control at 32, if I got on birth control at 32 years old and I wanted to have a kid in 10 years, like, my body probably would not be able to do it because I went 10 years straight taking birth control, So I do not recommend birth control at all whatsoever. I would not get on birth control. There's no need for me to be on birth control. And she was telling me, like, yeah, birth controls, they have hormones in there that can, help you to not, have a heavy menstrual cycle or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, that's why I'm not getting it, because it has hormones. I don't want hormones injected into me, So I just wanted to say that because, and I hope the connection is good too. That's another thing. I hope that y'all can hear me and the connection is good. But, like, I'm not getting on birth control. And I advise all my Christian ladies out there, don't get on birth control. Like, you shouldn't be having sex out of marriage anyway. So birth control is like a no-go. Like, no. And do not feel pressured to get on birth control. Do not feel pressured to get on birth control. But I just thought I'd get on live because I'm always live, at my house. So I'm like, let me just get on live, while I'm driving. Well, I mean, within reason. Oh! Clearly I am driving, but, because obviously there's no one in the passenger, so I'm driving. But my phone's on the dash, a mount dash, whatever, so, yes. But, and this live is not going to be long. I just wanted to come on here and be like, that is not okay, like, to be going on birth control and oh my gosh, to be going on birth control and just so you can control the menstrual. Like, no. I don't recommend any woman doing it. And guys, do not try to tell your women, your wife, whoever, to get on birth control. No. Even when you're married, like, you should not be getting on birth control. Like, if you don't want to have a baby, just use condoms and you're married. But don't get on birth control, because when you decide to have kids, you're not going to be able to have kids. And your child is going to be having all the hormones and stuff like that. And that's not fair to your child. Ooh, that's a nice yeah, so telling me, oh, maybe you could consider it. Girl, I'm not considering it. And a lot of people say that, oh, taking birth control is a mark of the beast. No. No, when birth control wasn't working, they really were like, abortion, because taking a pill, birth control, is so you won't have kids. But when they seen that, not a lot of people are doing not a lot of women are doing birth control, they were like, oh, it's okay if you want to have kids, you could just kill it. So they advocated for abortion. They were like, oh, it's okay. I stopped. So yeah, if you're whatchamacallit, if your doctor as a woman is trying to tell you to get on birth control, don't do it. Like I said, it's no disrespect to my doctor. I think she's awesome. I think she's amazing. But for me, it's like, I just don't want to, there we go. I'm like, I just don't want to get on birth control because, first off, I'm not sexually active. And when I am going to be sexually active, it's going to be with my husband. So I don't need to be on birth control. I don't want no hormones injected into me, period. So, and that's it. That's all. This live is mostly for the ladies because, girl, they will try to tell you, oh, you're heavy menstrual or whatever. And it's like, I've had heavy menstrual for years. So, and like, honestly, there's a lot that I can go in with that, but I'm not. I think I got a mosquito bite right here. But anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to come on here real fast because I'm like, I know doctors are out there telling women to get on birth control because it will help them with their menstrual cycle. Don't do it. There's other alternatives, and the reason why she was even saying that was because my iron is low. But I drink moringa. Moringa is really good for iron. And she was saying that I could do an IVF to have them like give me iron like that, so I don't have to worry about like being constipated and stuff, because taking those iron pills were really, really making me constipated. And she was like, you could do birth control. I'm like, I'm not doing birth control. I'm not going to be doing birth control. And it's like, what birth control would I even do anyway? Like, I'm not doing Depo. I'm definitely not doing the Plan B. I mean, that's a morning after pill, but that's still birth control. I'm not like, no, I'm just not doing it, I'm just not doing it. So yeah, I'm just not doing it. And I know, some doctors, they get frustrated or whatever because they're like, whatever. But I don't really care if you shouldn't care if doctors get frustrated with you, because it's your body at the end of the day. And it's not beneficial for you in the long run. Like, birth control pills were not meant to help with menstrual. Like, they're probably seen some that, but its designed function was to make you not get pregnant, as a woman. And when a lot of women, they started being on birth control when they were young, and then because either their parents put them on birth control or whatever, then when they get like my age or older and they want to have kids, they're not able to have kids. Like, so, and now that I'm older, they're really pushing it on me to get on birth control. And I'm like, because she's like the second doctor that's told me to, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't care if there was 50 doctors that told me to get on birth control. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting on birth control. Straight up. And if you're a follower of Christ and you're not married, or even if you are married and you will not be on birth control. Like, and if you are a follower of Christ and you are on birth control, get off of birth control. Because it's bad for your body. There's nothing good about being on birth control at all. So get off of it. Tell your doctor you want out. You know, there's other alternatives you could do outside of birth control. And honestly, if you're walking with God and you're married, put a condom on. If you're not trying to get pregnant. Period. Because condoms ain't gonna do nothing. If you are, you know, you having a heavy menstrual and, you know, you want your periods to be light. No, that's your body cleansing itself out. And that's what it does naturally. Me having bad cramps and bleeding heavy is part of my body and how it works. As far as me and my iron, she was like, how's your energy level? I'm like, it's hard for me to get out of bed, but once I'm up, I'm up. I'm super tired when I'm on my period, and I'll be super tired when I sleep really good. I ain't trying to get up. When I'm up, I'm doing things. But I'm not going to make this live super long. I just want to come on here and just say birth control is a no-go. And any female out there that's on it, get off of it. And any guy, shame on you for trying to talk your lady into getting on birth control, or your daughter or whoever. Because birth control is not where it's at. Period.